Transformers more than meets the eyes. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and today I'm very excited to unbox this Transformer that I've been waiting to get for a while. This is Autobot Springer. Okay, so Springer here from the '86 studio series was introduced in the Transformers the movie, again from 1986. And before that, as far as I can remember, there was no Autobot Triple Changer. There were only Decepticons. There was Blitzkrieg, which was the tank and jet, and there was Astrotrain, which was a spaceship and a train. But there wasn't any Autobot Triple Changer until this guy came along. So here's a picture of Springer in the back. You can see he's got some kind of hammer. I honestly don't remember him using a hammer in the cartoon, but I guess there's that. And maybe my memory is foggy. And he's got this big ass sword. You can see he transforms in 27 steps to his helicopter and 31 steps to get to this car form. So this is going to be a tricky one. So today we're just going to unbox it, have a quick first look at it. You can see it comes with the back panel or back display thing of Autobot City. And it looks like he's holding some kind of giant missile in there. So I don't remember him holding a giant missile, but oh man, yeah, he was loading that. That's right. He was loading that with RC in the movie. That's right. So that's where that came from. And so I don't know if that actually is part of his transformation or he just has that as a accessory. But let's have a look at that. Okay. So let's see about opening this transformer. You can see from the outside box, you can see that the painting of this is pretty cool. It's got the yellow, the green, the big Autobot insignia. And so let's see how we're going to get this open. Let's get the scissors out and we'll have a good look at this. So I'll just snip top of this carefully. Good. And we're going to see about getting him out of here. All right. So there we have Springer out. And then in the box, there's the back. We're going to pull this backdrop of Autobot City out of there. All right, so there's the Autobot City, and we can pull some afterwards with this backdrop. Pretty decent, And this is coming with all the Autobots. With all the Studio Series 86 has this backdrop of some sort of different areas of the city. Comes with the instructions, which is going to come in handy, and we can have a quick peek at the complexity of that. So you can see the swords, and the ways that you can just pose them. And then it looks like this page is all about transforming him into, or at least partially into, that car form, and it continues on to the back. So I mean 31, I think it's 31 steps, something like that. Yeah, so it'll probably take me a bit to kind of try to figure this out. And then from the car form, how to transform it into the helicopter form that's there. So I'm not sure if you have to transform it into helicopter mode and back to car form to get it back to the Autobot mode, but I guess that's something we're going to have to figure out. Anyway, so here he is. So let's free up him and his accessories. There's the missile, or I think that's the missile. That looks like a gun. There's the missile in the back. All right, so there's an accessory in the back. I was just wondering where that missile was that we just saw on the picture. So that looks like this thing right here. All right, we will have to crack that open. Let's see if that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, look at that! It comes with two other guns, and so we'll figure out that if he holds that, or that's part of his side. It goes on the side of him, or just in helicopter mode. I'm not sure. There's a giant missile that he's in the movie. He's loading that to fire at the Decepticons. And then let's free up the hammer first. It looks like Thor's hammer. Looks like Mjolnir there. And looks like swords, do they just slide out? Or do we have to release them somehow? So we just have to push them in a little bit and they should drop out. Okay, there's big sword there. Very nice. And then he's got his helicopter blades here. I suspect I have to push that in and push that out. That's a sword, and also becomes, I'm pretty sure, his helicopter blades as well. Yep, that's pretty cool. Okay. And then we got his gun here. Let's see if there's an easy way to release this. Just have to push that down a little bit to free it up. A little bit more snug, and that might rip the thing. So let's see if I can get that out in a different way. I just slide it out from the back. There we go. There's his some kind of photon cannon gun, I guess. Looks pretty neat. And I think that's all his accessories. So let's get him out now. And we'll just take a look here. Snip that carefully. Good. And get his legs free. And his other leg free. Good. Oh, now the arms. Good. I think that's everything, unless he's got some kind of torso one. Nope, that looks like everything. Okay, let's bring that back. All right, so we got Springer here. I mean, let's have a good look at him. He looks pretty solid. I like the painting. His legs look pretty good. You know, head shape, head sculpt is really nice. You know, this looks pretty good. The rotation around there. Does it spin 180? It does spin 180. His arms got good articulation, got good elbow joints going on there. You can see that thing opens up for his transformation. His fingers open up. Should, I imagine? They have, yes, they do open up. Okay, other arm, good rotation. That's good. Good bend in the arms there. How's his torso? Good. It's restricted to some degree. I think there's a little hump in the back here. But yeah, you twist it, twist in the way that you want anyways. Legs bent up. And can he do the splits? He can do the splits. Good knee. Yep, he's got good knee articulation, foot articulation. Yep, he's got good foot swivel, forward and back, both sides. Yeah. So he looks pretty solid as far as robot form goes. I'll pop him back on here. And let's see how they have him. Let's see. You can have. He's got so many accessories. I guess you can kind of pick and choose. So you can have him hold his sword. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. Probably this way. All right. You can have him with two swords, I guess, if you want. He's got a phaser cannon too. So I don't know. You got to open his hands up a little bit to fit that in, or is that supposed to go in the other hand? No, it does fit. Okay. So that hand that fits in there. He's got these things here, so I don't know if they're supposed to slide on the side. Maybe. Yeah, he's got these things on the side here. And then so he's got his guns, he's got his sword. He's also got this sword and a hammer. So you can have them with those two. I just don't know where you would store them. I guess this sword here you can always put in the back because he's got a space for it here. You can just kind of shove it there if you want. And you can either shove it like that, I guess, or you can have it shoved like a samurai sword where you have it kind of pointing down and he just grabs it as he needs it, but you just can't really see it. It just kind of dangles in the back there. You can kind of see it like that. And then have him hold this sword, I guess. I don't see any other place that attaches. And the hammer, again, I don't see where that would attach otherwise. I guess you could, snap it in here, maybe. There's a little slot here that it could, I guess, attach to. But I guess you can't do it with, well, maybe you can. I don't know if you can do it with the sword on there. Yeah, it's hard to do it with, well, I guess it's possible. You can do it like that. But yeah, you can either put it in the hands, but I guess that will make him quite bulky and he has to stand at the edge of that. So overall, I'm liking this. This thing, I don't know. I guess he's just holding it in his hands. I don't know. I mean, it's not something he would hold as a weapon. It's just an accessory. So I'll put it on the side there. But yeah, overall, my first impression is very good of him. He comes with extra accessories, which is nice. More than I remember him having. Right? I don't remember him having turrets on his arms, or that many swords. Like he comes with two swords, and he's coming with a couple of these turrets that he could use in his hands, or he's got this big gun as well. Comes with the missile. So let's put him next to his counterpart, RC. Let's have her stand up. And, let's move this missile. He is quite a lot bigger than RC. I mean, from height and everything. So this is supposed to be they try to put it as proportionate as possible to the actual characters. So I mean, it looks like I don't remember RC being that much smaller than him in the cartoon, but I guess maybe I have to watch it again and see. I suspect they did it. They looked at that when they're doing the proportions of the characters. But let's have a look at other characters that would be around him. Now, Bumblebee, I don't think they had, other than maybe the end, I don't think they had any scenes together, but you can see Bumblebee in comparison. He's much shorter, and he would be, obviously. Um, we have, let's see if I can grab a hold of Optimus Prime, probably one of the biggest standouts of the studio series. It's the one that I think everyone was waiting for. And you can see Optimus is bigger. He is Commander class, so he's a little bit bigger. And so that's, I think that's probably correct. I mean, I don't think Springer had a lot of scenes with Optimus standing side by side with him. He was there in the death scene, but I mean, Optimus was lying down in that scene. And let's have a look at with him with Ironhide. Ironhide's a bit shorter. I don't think they shared any scenes because Ironhide died pretty quickly in the movie. So he was dead before they interacted, at least in the movie. And then let's have a look at Grimlock. And Grimlock obviously was in the he was featured prominently in the movie. I don't know if they had actually a lot of scenes together. He won't fit in that thing, so let's put them side by side. And you can see Grimlock's a fair bit bigger than Springer, which he would be because Grimlock's the leadership class. And so, yeah, overall, I'm very happy with the way Springer looks. And I suspect, proportionate wise, it does make sense. Um, I because I'll have to rewatch the movie and see how Springer and RC, if that in the cartoon, are they that disproportionate in height and size? Because they do share a lot of scenes together. So and it's kind of presumed that they're girlfriend boyfriend, but I don't know if they outright said it. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, there we go. These two iconic characters from the Transformer movie that played prominently in season 3 and 4 after the movie had happened and they did the time jump. So yeah, that's my first impression of Springer. I like it. I like the accessories. I like the coloration of Springer. They did a really good job with that. And so I guess the next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice playing with it, and then we will redo a full review of Springer and his alt modes, both his car and helicopter mode, and we'll have a chance to kind of play around with it and see what else he can do. But yeah, my first impressions are quite good of Springer. I believe they have used this mold before in one of the legacies, but the painting of this is quite good. Um, and so, yeah, we can take a look at this compared to one of the legacy molds and see, the differences in paint as well. But yeah, this is actually my first Springer that I have owned. I didn't have the original. I didn't really get a chance to play with it much. I'm sure the original was much simpler to transform than the 30 plus steps this one takes to go through to car mode, and then another 20 plus steps to get it to the helicopter mode. So this will be a bit more to play with, but we will get that figured out, and we're going to do that review for you coming up soon. So this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Most of you that watch our stuff frequently do not subscribe, and it does help the channel up. Does not cost you guys a thing. If you can hit the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and when we do, we're going to have a special fan for our Transformer fans out, or a special treat for our Transformer fans out there. We're going to be getting ourselves a Robosen Grimlock, and we're going to be doing some really cool reviews with that. And we're going to pair that with Optimus Prime and see if we can create some cool videos. If you have some suggestions for that, please let us know. And once we get it, we will try to do. We want to create content you guys want to watch. So just let us know what you want to see, and we're going to try to produce that for you. All right, this is Chucky from Collecting for Fun, and this is again my first impression of Springer, which is very positive. And we will see you soon. Take care.